Coming. This is Freddie, and I am a soap scum fighter. And this afternoon we are going to do some demos to show you the benefits of these products and show you how they are concentrated and how they're going to last longer and in the long run cost less, and also how they're going to be safe for the environment and safe for your body. These products don't clog your drains, and so they're all free rinsing. And I have a picture of this is some hair that was taken out of my shower drain, and I had used the Amway shampoo, hair shampoo, and the rinse and the body wash ever since I moved in here 2.5 years ago, and it cleaned the soap scum off of the drain pipes, and then the hair that was stuck in the soap scum went on down and got clogged, and so there was 2 great big wads of hair because the shower water was not draining out of the shower. So that is one of the benefits of these products, is that they are free rinsing. Also, they are not corrosive, and they're not abrasive, and they're non-toxic, and so they're not going to harm the surfaces in your home. And this is a stop before you ruin the surfaces in your home. And a customer wrote this. I was helping her clean her shower. She had used the caustic product that had taken the color out of her countertop. And I used products, and they were safe, and they cleaned the polished aluminum and the soap scum and the mildew. This is hard to see, but it is a faucet, and it is full of corrosion here. This is what a customer had used, a product that she bought in the store, and it's all corroded. It's going to be hard to see, but if you're getting this and through an email, I will send you a copy of this so that you can see it up close. So that is, of course, that's going to save you a lot of money by using a product that is clean and not going to destroy your surfaces. This is a picture, again, it's hard to see, but this was taken, I've had 10 surgeries since I've come to Colorado in 2013, and this was the drain when I brushed my teeth at one of the rehab centers. It all filled up with water because the drain was clogged. And many times I've gone places in my travel and I've found a clogged drain. So I do know that this country does have a soap scum problem. That's the reason I call myself the soap scum fighter. It's because the products that we buy in the store are going to cling to the surfaces, and so you're going to have drains that are clogged up. So our products are free rinsing, they keep your drains clean, they're quality, they're concentrated products, and you use less and you save money when you use these products. So I'm going to start with the laundry products. They are available in a liquid, and the amount that you use is about 2 tablespoons. This is the Amway laundry powder, and you use about up to this scoop, about 2 tablespoons, unless you have a high efficiency laundry machine. And that's to compare it with the brand that you buy in the store. This is one of the cups. I'm not going to take the time today to, but many times I will dip and fill, and you will see that it's about 7 times the amount that's used of the brand X's. Amway does not put any fillers in their products, So you use less, and a lot of times it's people do not think that that amount will work. At least I didn't. I just thought they really don't care. And but then I started using them and I found out it did. Okay, now these are, we were talking just a minute ago about our products not being corrosive. This is water and it's steel wool. And we'll pass this around. You can see that the steel wool is completely rusted. This is Tide. Tide actually also rusted the steel wool, but it also corroded around the underneath the plastic. It is not. It is. What do I say? For your rubber that's in elastic in your ribbing in your socks or in your slacks or bras or anything like that. The products that are made in this from petroleum based, like most of the products in the store, are going to be harmful to the elastics, and so you have to replace those clothes. This actually corroded here so that the oxygen got in and it actually evaporated the water besides. And then here's plain water. What did I have before? I must have had, that must have been a liquid laundry detergent that I passed around first. Is that Connie, is that Dynamo or something like that? Water in it. Oh, that's got water too. Okay, well this is me being mixed up. I have another box of all these jars, and so I didn't bring the Dynamo, but the liquid detergents are also corrosive too. And now I have had customers that said, Freddie, we haven't had to replace the pump in our machine, and we used to have to replace the pump, you know, before they were using the Amway products. So of course that's a costly expense that you would avoid by using the Amway products. This is the Amway laundry detergent, and it's steel wool, and you can see it's actually prevented corrosion. So the wash machines and the dishwashers and all those machines will last a lot longer because they do not get destroyed by the product. Now, I am going to be showing you a demonstration here, and this is the way it's set up. I need one of my helpers here to pour me some water in these two bowls. Okay, now I'm going to take the Tide.
Wow.
I should keep these out so you can see the difference in the. I'm going to take 1 scoop of the Tide, 1 teaspoon, and I'm just going to put it in here and let it fall like it wasn't supposed to. And then I'm going to take a teaspoon of the Amway laundry, and I'll put it in here. We just need a little bit more water in the edges of both of those. Wow. So it goes up over the spoon. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Here is the Amway scoop.
Wow.
Okay, now we're going to go down to telling about what some of the benefits of the laundry product is. Your whiter clothes are going to be, your white clothes are going to be whiter, your colored clothes are going to be brighter. It's super concentrated, so there's more uses in the package. There are no fillers to cause irritation or wear clothes out. There's less lint in the dryer, It does not deteriorate elastics. The clothes last longer, look newer, rinses free, does not clog drains or gather in the washer, and it inhibits the corrosion of metal on clothes and washers. So I'm doing this program because maybe we here are not going to be big users of the product, but if you have family members, you may want them to know about these products so that they can use safer products. I just have to bring this up here. A little, on my invitation and on the letter that I sent to, gave a lot of you, I talked about some toxins that are used as ingredients in our products, or not our products, but the products that people use. Have you ever heard of trans fats?
Yes. What is that again?
Trans fats.
Oh, no.
Are they good? Are they good for us?
I don't think so.
No, they're not. Have you ever heard of trihalomethanes, THMs?
No.
Do you think they're good for us? No. I'm not doing that demo today because there was just too many demos to do. But it's the water. The water, any organic material that mixes with chlorine forms trihalomethanes. And I lived in Cincinnati, and they have a lot of cancer in the area. And I saw a documentary program where they have the Ohio River that comes from, I guess, down through Pennsylvania, and there's a lot of chemicals and mining and stuff, manufacturing that goes on there. Well, the level of trihalomethanes, THMs, in Cincinnati was very high. I'm sure that most people watching that program had not a clue as to what that was. But because we have our water treatment system and it takes out all of 99.99999% of all of the different chemicals, along with now we have the new problem of these little plastics, microplastics, and it takes that out too. And it also takes out the prescription medicines. There's a lot of those that get into our water supplies, and that's so our water treatment takes all of that out. And then that's through a solid carbon block. Then through the, it has a ultraviolet light that the water goes through right before it comes out your faucet. And that takes out the parasites, the viruses, and the bacteria. So you have the cleanest water, and it costs about 2 cents for a regular size bottle in the long run. It's, of course, it costs $1,300. It's an investment, but then you can make sure that you have clean water. I'm talking about for kids. I'm giving this wedding present for my grandkids because I want them to have clean water. And it's good to know about that. Now, have you ever heard of 1,4-dioxin? No. Well, that is what is in a lot of the products that you buy at the store. Okay, probably it's in this baby powder here, but a lot of you, I gave you a letter and I had all the information on it. The letter fell on the floor, but I forgot to grab it. But anyhow, we do not have any 1,4-dioxin in any of our products. It's not in any of our skincare, it's not in any of our cleaning, it's not in any of our body care products, but it is in products in the store, and it's many of the products, and it's not listed on the ingredients. And but you are going to start to hear about it. So just be listening. I went to the doctor a few weeks ago, and I was listening to a talk show, and the whole half-hour talk show was on trihalomethanes and 1,4-dioxin, and they were saying exactly the same thing that so that's why I like to spread the word you know, so that people can be aware of that. And in that letter, when I was copying research, here it is, yes. I will just say that only 1/10 of an inch separates you from all sorts of toxins. The skin, they can go in through the skin. That's why it's important that, you know, the skincare products we use are safe for us. And how can you be sure that they're safe whenever they don't have to list these? Because it says 1,4-dioxane is not found as an ingredient in any of the artistry, that's our skincare, color cosmetics. And our company is the largest direct selling company, and they've been in business for over 60 years. And they're very credible, and everything is checked by third parties, or they have attorneys and things like that. So they're not gonna make any statements that they're gonna be taken to the bank for, you know what I mean. So anyhow, here it says, recent laboratory tests revealed the presence of 1,4-dioxane in products such as Kitty Bubble Bath, Huggies Baby Wash, Johnson Baby Wash, Scooby-Doo Bubble Bath, and Sesame Street Bubble Bath. These are all for the little kids. I mean, starting right out in their life with and then in Olay and Clairol and Herbal Essence shampoo. A lot of, you know, it seems like the more things are advertised, the least safe they are for you. And so, and then I have heard that 38% of the cost that you pay for a product that's been advertised is for the advertising. And you know that advertising is very expensive. Okay, and this, P&G products came up with the highest in the dioxin levels, and particularly harmful in the fact that the chemical binds easily to the water and it remains there. Even after the water containing the chemical has been purified and filtered, low levels have been detected. So, you know, when people are sleeping on their sheets or using their towels or things like that, they are contaminating their body. Now, not everybody is going to get cancer, because we do have genes, and some people are more susceptible to cancer than others. But I have, next month, I want to do a nutrition program, but Dr. Sam Renberg has given many seminars on health, and he said that, you know, our genes load the gun, but our lifestyle and our supplementation keep the trigger from being pulled. In other words, if you're a heavy smoker and you've got the gene for lung cancer, you may get it. Or if you don't have the gene, now personally in my family, we have the BRCA gene or something like that. My sister and I have both been tested, and we have that gene. Now my sister that passed away with cancer, breast cancer, evidently had that gene too. However, she could have been exposed. I know she slept with her TV on at night. You probably heard that the radiation from the TV is not a good idea. The shelves in her bathroom are made of pressed wood. You probably heard about formaldehyde being in the pressed wood, and that is also a toxin. And then she was a teacher, and you know, Bath and Body Works are just the most wonderful products. They smell good, they don't cost too much, and but they have the 1,4-dioxane. So, I mean, I can see that there was lots of triggers that could have happened. Plus, she was very close to my mother, and stress is another thing that can take down the body and that. So, and then I know that gene's in my DNA, because when my first daughter Ann was a baby and we lived in Denver here, my 80-some-year-old grandma had uterine cancer, which is, you know, connected to that BRCA gene. And so she stayed with me, and so I would take her for the radiation treatments. And then we would always make it so that it was time for Ann's bottle. So when we went down to the hospital, so Grandma would hold Ann in the front seat with no seat belt, and feed her, and by the time we got down there, she was asleep, you know. So this is, you know, some awareness, and so as you listen to the news and that, you will hear more talk about 1,4-dioxin and trihalomethanes. Now, I'm going to do a multi-purpose cleaner we have is, it's called LOC, Liquid Organic Cleaner. And this product, you can use it to wash dishes, you can use it to wash fruits and vegetables. And we have some grapes here. And so today, we're going to, okay, maybe you can kind of just scoot some of these things down.
So is this, which one at this point is the?
This is the Amway, and that's the Tide. Whoops, what did I do? Okay. And the water, okay, it's over there. Do you have the grapes?
Sweet.
Okay, usually when we wash our fruit and that, we just take and run water over it. So I'm just gonna swish this up and down in here. One of the things I did not bring, it's a plate.
Paper towel, maybe.
Let's see what we can use for a plate. Okay, well, I'll figure something out. Yep, that could be a plate. Thank you.
Okay, what did you just squirt in here?
I just squirted. Yeah, I keep this by my sink. I use it to wash my hands. I use it to wash the fruits and vegetables. You can use it to wash the, okay, now, let's get a paper towel. And then when we pass them around, I want you to first taste one of the grapes from the Amway. Now, look as I bring that out. Can you see how much whiter this is?
Mm-hmm.
What the LOC does is it breaks down the surface tension and it makes water a better cleaner. So if you let it, if you're washing walls or anything like that, you let it sit on